سلام عرض میکنم به شما دوستان عزیز. امروز اومدیم با بررسی یک پرونده جدید، قاتلی به اسم سارا که دوست پسرش رو میکشه و جسدش تو چمدون میذاره. پس قبل از هر چیزی لایک و سابسکرایب فراموشتون نشه، زنگوله رم فشار بدید که اگر ویدیوی جدیدی اومد از دست ندید. پس با هم میریم این پرونده رو باز کنیم و بررسی کنیم.
What is the location of your emergency?
4748 France Court.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
Okay, send a line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Fire risk. Just tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case and we were playing. Like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep, and I woke up, and he was dead in the suitcase, so I don't know what happened.
Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, ma'am?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase.
He was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
Right, is he breathing?
No.
I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah, okay.
Purple.
Okay, listen to me. Lay him flat on his... Okay, ma'am, listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Okay.
He's stiff and purple.
Okay, ma'am, that's fine. We're still going to do compressions on him, okay? Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in the center of the chest.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Just by looking at him, you can tell.
Okay.
Please! Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay, listen to me. Place the heel of your hand right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
With your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
we want to pump his chest to me hard and fast, twice per second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
سارا زن 42 ساله اهل فلوریدا به دلیل کشتن دوست پسرش جورج برنارد تو سال 2020 توجه رسانه‌ها و سیستم قضایی به خودش جلب میکنه. این پرونده به دلیل نحوه کشتن جورج و اقداماتی که سارا انجام میده به یکی از پرونده‌های جنجالی تبدیل میشه. سارا متولد 1979 ساکن اوکلاوای فلوریدا بود و جورج برنارد متولد 1978 دوست پسرش بود. اونا رابطه متلاطم و خیلی سختی داشتن. به گفته دوستان و خانواده‌شون تحت تاثیر مصرف مواد مخدر و الکل بودن که این مشکلات به نوبه خودش باعث تشدید تناشا و درگیری‌ها بینشون میشد. تو شب حادثه سارا و جورج برنارد تو خونه‌شون بودن که درگیری لفظی با هم پیدا میکنن. تو اون شب جورج برنارد به نظر میرسیده که تحت تاثیر الکل و مصرف مواد مخدر بوده. این وضعیت به شدت روی رفتارش تاثیر گذاشته بوده. سارا ادعا میکنه که جورج برنارد تو اون شب به شدت عصبی بوده و اون احساس خطر میکرده. سارا به گفته خودش تو تلاش بوده که برای کنترل اوضاع و حفاظت از خودش تصمیم بگیره که جورج رو بکشه. اون جورج رو به شکل بیرحمانه به قتل میرسونه. بعد از قتل جسدش رو تو داخل چمدون میذاره و اون رو تو خونه پنهون میکنه. سارا همچنین تلاش میکرده تا مدارک مربوط به قتل و ناپدید شدن جورج رو از بین ببره و خودش رو از این جرم بیگناه نشون بده. پلیس بعد از دریافت گزارش ناپدید شدن جورج تحقیقاتش رو شروع میکنه. پلیس تو خونه سارا شواهدی از جمله چمدونی که جسد جورج توش بوده رو پیدا میکنه، همچنین وسایلی که به نظر میرسه که تو قتل جورج ازش استفاده شده و خون و لکه‌های دیگه رو توی خونه سارا پیدا میکنه. همچنین پیام‌ها و تماسایی که بین سارا و جورج رد و بدل شده بود نشون میداد که اونا تو رابطه‌شون دچار تنش‌ها و مشکلات زیادی بودن. همچنین پلیس متوجه شد که سارا از حساب‌های شبکه‌های اجتماعی جورج برای ارسال پیام‌های جعلی به دوستا و خانواده‌اش استفاده می‌کرده. تو طول بازجویی سارا خود جوابایی که میداده خیلی ضد و نقیض داشته و تلاش می‌کرده که حقیقت رو پنهان بکنه. با وجود تلاشایی که سارا می‌کرده که حقیقت رو پنهان بکنه، در نهایت به قتل اعتراف می‌کنه. تو بازجویی‌های اولیه پلیس به بررسی دلایل و انگیزه‌های سارا برای قتل می‌پردازه. همچنین پلیس بیشتر سوالایی که از سارا می‌کرده راجع به رابطه‌اش با جورج، وضعیت روانیش و وقایعی که منجر به قتل جورج شده متمرکز میشه. سارا به ارتکاب جنایتش اعتراف میکنه و میگه که مشکلاتی که بین خودش و جورج داشته و همچنین خشونتایی که از سوی جورج سر میزده باعث شده که جورج رو بکشه. اون همچنین ادعا میکرده که جورج اونو تهدید کرده بوده و این شرایط باعث شده که اون دست به ارتکاب جنایت بزنه. سارا بورن توضیح میده که جورج رو با ضربات چاقو کشته و جسدش رو توی چمدون گذاشته. همچنین تو طول بازجویی به محل دفن جسد و چگونگی پنهان کردنش اشاره میکنه. شواهد و مستنداتی که تو دست پلیس بود تا تو طول بازجویی سارا بورن رو مجبور به اعتراف بکنه شامل لکه‌های خون، پیام‌های جعلی فرستاده شده از حساب جورج و همچنین خریدایی که سارا بورن از کارت‌های اعتباری جورج کرده بود.
Based off the video, one video is at 11:12 and the next one's 11:23, so you actually gave him at least 11 minutes per video recording. So my thing is, when it stopped, he asked multiple times. I mean, why? Why did you not let him out? It's just a simple question.
To be honest with you, I mean...
Don't
Were you punishing him?
No. Just...
Well, that's what you're saying in the video.
This is what you get. This is what you make me feel like.
See, and then it's all backfired on me. I will never drink alcohol again.
Okay.
I don't care what it is in any way, shape, or form.
But let's get back to this. When he's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe, let me out, and you say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out? What are you trying to prove to him? There was obviously something in your head that you were thinking of when he was asking to be let out, and you're like, no,
again, it's the boy calling wolf. And it's not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, he's in there. Night, night.
He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't. I didn't intentionally mean for this to happen.
But my question is, why didn't you just let him out prior to going up?
I don't know why.
He's begging to be let out. He's not laughing. He's not having fun.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to, like...
We're just trying to figure out why.
Why? What?
Why?
What was the motivation for leaving him in the bag?
Why he was left in the bag? Why the video?
I didn't have any motivation. It was he and I having a great day, fooling around and being stupid.
You know, it's a good analogy for the day, excluding the fact that he's got a bump on the back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his lip is busted, and he has a bump on his eye. I mean,
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. Like, this is not fair that you all are assuming that that's from me.
Where else did it come from?
If you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase and you're asking to be let out, should they not let you out?
Eventually. I'm guessing. I mean, I'm blaming it on the wine.
Blaming it on the wine? After talking to you, everything was laughing and fun. Now we're watching a video where it's not laughing and fun. He's begging for his life, and you are in a very angry voice telling him to fuck off.
No. It's not fair that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did.
If he could push it open, why wouldn't he have gotten out himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
Okay.
And tell you he can't breathe.
Okay.
If someone can do something for themselves, they're going to do it. They don't need assistance.
You two didn't lay hands on each other.
No. No. I don't have anything.
You're right. You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and repeating what you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay. Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
Sarah now gets freaked out by the male detective. She thinks he's texting someone about her, which creates an absurd yet hilarious moment.
So, is the texting thing something about me? Like, what's...
The what? Texting? Oh, no, I'm texting.
No, I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him in a bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you.
Not intentionally.
You got up, and you went up to bed.
You all?
Please sit down.
Listen to me. I did not intentionally kill him.
I got you on video screaming, fuck you.
This is what it feels like when you're choking me. There's still feeling towards it. You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
And then you flip the bag around several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
No, why would I do that?
Well, you
Good
told us
question,
you
you
did.
did.
When he was upside down.
Right.
Well, you had to put him upside down.
You can't get in a suitcase upside down because
It had to have been on its back with the lid open for him to get in there, for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on his back again, so you had to flip it to
I'm
there.
leaving it like this, please. I'm leaving it like this. I did not intentionally do this.
You left him in there. You did trying to
Oh my
dance around the
gosh,
fact.
this is-
You left him in there.
This is not.
You didn't leave him in there?
It's not cool. Like, this is not cool.
It's not cool. You intentionally left him in there and left the room. You went upstairs to a different room.
I would do anything for him.
well, you gave up checking up on him.
Wouldn't
So
let him out of the suitcase.
Oh gosh.
Anybody looking at it does. I don't think anybody would look at that video and go, George is having fun right now.
The discourse repeats itself a few more times, and then Sarah brings out her list of questions.
So, am I getting my phone back?
no,
Not today.
What about Lucas's laptop?
no,
Not today.
not today.
How do I go about getting his wedding ring, engagement ring?
It's at the medical examiner's office. It'll come to us eventually, and then
It'll be released to
oh,
the next
family.
of kin.
Yeah. Okay.
I bought it for him.
That is a civil issue. It was on his finger, it goes to them, they're the ones that are gonna release it, we don't have any say in that.
So I won't get that back. So, what's next?
They're gonna come and swab your fingers.
No, I'm talking about, like, in the long run. Like, what do I need to, like, do I need to be doing something, or, like...
I can't tell you like what to do.
I mean, like, so, like, for... Like, I don't understand, like, I don't know if you guys are just gonna, like... I'm not admitting anything about being intentional, and like...
We told you everything that we have, you know everything that we know.
So after this, what? I'm done? In itself, for me to have to live with getting him out and doing what I did is punishment enough. Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
Mm-hmm. His daughters too.
Are you trying to make it worse?
Sorry, what?
Are you trying to make it worse?
Making a comment. I mean,
CSI that was there yesterday.
Forensics take her DNA and fingerprints. The investigators then return.
Okay, Sarah. So you're not free to go. Okay. Oh, do you promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no? Everything we've talked about today?
Yes. What do you mean?
Do you promise and swear that everything we've talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
To the best of my knowledge.
Correct. Yes.
Why?
That's how
anytime
you
we talk
swear.
to somebody, that's your question,
To the best of my knowledge?
to the best of your knowledge.
Everything that you've told us today is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall, put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
No. Why is this happening?
Because George is dead.
Not intentionally. So this was a trick.
You were read your rights.
Why is
You're
this
trying-
happening?
Because
Before y'all said I could leave. So what am I supposed to do now?
I
I had a
don't
sneaky
work in
suspicion
there.
this was gonna happen. And I need water, like, really bad, please.
How is she?
You all tricked me down here. Those holding cells, the holding cells, am I gonna be put in one of those?
I don't know.
Last time I had a panic attack.
Let them know that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go ahead, stand up.
I have not.
So what am I gonna do with my purse? What made you all decide to do this?
Made us decide to do this?
Uh-huh.
George is dead.
You guys, I knew this was going to happen.
وکلای مدافع سارا بورن تلاش میکردن که ثابت کنن که سارا تحت فشار خشونت شدید از سوی جورج قرار گرفته و این شرایط بهش تاثیر گذاشته و اونا همچنین به وضعیت روانی و مسائل اجتماعی سارا اشاره کردن تا بتونن تو دادگاه از سارا دفاع کنن و اونو از این جرم تبرئه کنن. اما تمام شواهد فیزیکی از جمله لکه‌های خون، چمدانی که توش جسد بوده، همچنین پیام‌های جعلی و شهادت دوستان و خانواده و همکاران جورج برنارد و همچنین گزارش پزشکی قانونی و کارشناسان پزشکی قانونی که تو دادگاه شهادت دادن باعث شد که دادستان اینو استدلال بکنه که سارا بورن با نیت قبلی و برنامه‌ریزی شده جورج برنارد رو کشته و به دنبال پنهان کردن جرمش بوده. اون تاکید کرد که شواهد و اعترافات به وضوح جرم ارتکابی رو اثبات میکنه. در نهایت دادگاه با توجه به شواهد و اعترافات سارا بورن اونو به خاطر قتل عمد جورج برنارد محکوم میکنه. سارا بورن به حبس طولانی مدت محکوم میشه. حکم دادگاه به خاطر شدت و خشونت جرم ارتکابی و تلاش‌های سارا برای پنهان کردن حقیقت خیلی سختگیرانه بوده. پرونده سارا بورن و جورج برنارد نمونه‌ای از جنایت پیچیده‌ایه که به دلیل نحوه ارتکاب جرم و مشکلات روانی و اجتماعی مرتبط با اون نیاز به توجه ویژه‌ای داشت. این پرونده به خوبی نشون میده که چگونه تحقیقات دقیق و شواهد قوی میتونه به کشف حقیقت و ارائه عدالت کمک کنه.
So the status hearing on the case, Monday, October 30th, 2023 at 10 a.m. That'll be for the purpose of making sure that Mr. Hobson's on board, some sense of where he thinks things are, how realistic he thinks the November pretrial is, any other matters I need to address with him at that time. Now, Ms. Boone, in just a minute, they're going to take you back to the Orange County Jail. I'm going to suggest that you talk to Mr. Hobson about the various other issues you raised in your letter dated August 30th, 2023. One other thing I want to talk to you about, we had this conversation once in the past. Clearly, your working relationship with Mr. Banquets was such that it deteriorated to the point where the two of y'all just couldn't work together to defend your case. So I'm not going to try to referee how that played out, why that unfolded the way it did. But one thing I want to caution you about, if this becomes a problem on another court-appointed attorney, I'm going to look more closely at what the alleged disputes are. You have a right to a court-appointed lawyer. There are certain decisions a defendant gets to make in the defense of their case that are absolutely theirs, such as whether they go to trial or not, such as whether they testify or not. But there are many decisions in a case that a lawyer gets to make. And while you certainly have a right to consult with your lawyer and discuss with your lawyer, they don't automatically just do whatever you say. They use their professional judgment and experience and look at the evidence, look at the law, and do the best they can. Also, you've got court-appointed counsel. As I've explained to you before, court-appointed counsel rarely have the luxury of representing one person and only having one case to focus on. I have concerns that your expectations of what any court-appointed counsel might do as far as spending time with you and the depth and degree of communication may be unrealistic expectations. You always have the right to retain a lawyer to represent you, and then that's between you and that lawyer. You can demand whatever expectations that you have as part of that agreement. But when it's a court-appointed lawyer, you have to accept and understand that they have other cases, other courtrooms, other responsibilities. And I'm cognizant of that when I'm addressing these types of issues about communication. So that's just food for thought, nothing to do today. I don't need a response from you. I just wanted to make sure you were aware of that and were thinking about that as we proceeded forward. So again, the court minutes reflect that court continuing pretrial. I have granted the motion withdraw. I have appointed Mr. Hobson to represent the defendant, and I'm taking no action on the motion, the ex parte motion for cost directed where GAC is responding. Ms. Boone will be returned to the Orange County Jail pending disposition of her case.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
I'm not able to say anything.
That's his information.
و در آخر میرسیم به انتهای این ویدیو. مرسی که تا آخر این ویدیو رو تماشا کردین. مثل همیشه این کانال برای رشد نیاز به حمایت شما داره، پس لایک و سابسکرایب فراموشتون نشه. تا ویدیوی بعدی، خداحافظ.